Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Teresa, and for those of you who are new, I'm on my gap year and these are just my experiences that I'm sharing with you guys. So for today's experience, we have my honest opinions on taking the bullet train in China. The bullet train is a high-speed train that can basically get you anywhere in China, and it's way cheaper than taking an airplane. So we're gonna go over a bunch of things today. First, we're gonna go over price. Then we're gonna go over like how comfortable is it, then food, then cleanliness, and then the fifth thing we will go over is the actual stations themselves and how convenient they are. So I recently took the bullet train from Ningbo, where my parents live, to Shanghai, where I'm doing most of my community service. So right now it is Chinese New Year. And that means that a lot of people are traveling from their main city where they work and live to their hometown where they were born, where their grandparents live, where their parents might live. This is very common during Chinese New Year, and we are in the midst of that. So one thing that you have to look out for at the train stations is that they're very, very crowded. Okay, so price. The cost of a bullet train ticket from Ningbo to Shanghai was 113 renminbi without any tax, plus tax and plus the extra fees that I paid. It was totaled to 144 renminbi. I paid some extra, like 20 RMB extra for a VIP service so that I can choose my seat. But my actual train ticket was economy class, and then I had to pay a service fee for the website that I was using to buy the ticket. And I buy all my tickets off Alipay and WeChat. My dad buys them off trip.com, so you can buy them in a variety of places and they're all generally the same price. The only thing that is different is the service fee that you will have to pay for using the different third parties. So bullet train food. The food on the bullet train is not good, okay? Let's just be honest. The drinks aren't refrigerated usually, especially in the winter, they're not refrigerated. And the chips aren't that great quality, the different snacks that you can buy. Not good. But there is food. So if you're desperate, there's food and there's water and you can buy that type of stuff, but it's expensive and it's not very good. They do have like pre-packaged processed meals, but I don't fancy them myself, but maybe you do, so we don't know. There is free hot water, so if you bring a bottled water or some instant noodles or some oatmeal, you will be able to eat it on the train because there is free hot water. If you want room temperature or cold water, you need to buy that and it will just be like bottled water. Comfort. So yes, comfort. The bullet trains are very comfortable. You have lots of legroom. You have like twice the amount of space, if not more, than you do on an airplane. And again, like emphasizing, I ride economy class. And there's still that much more space than on an airplane. I have a choice to sit like 3 people or 2 people, and I pay that extra fee so that I can choose my seat. And I usually choose to sit next to just one person, so like 2 people next to each other, just because it's easier to get up out of your seat and like walk around and stuff, and you don't have to worry about more than one person trying to get out or anything like that. Where you put your bags, there's a place at the front of the car and the back of the car for big bags, and then there's also an overhead compartment where you can put your like carry-on luggage, and then if you want you can put like a backpack in front of your seat. And on an airplane where you're limited to how many bags you can take on, a bullet train is not like this. I was literally traveling once with 3 suitcases, 2 backpacks, and a purse, and like no one said anything. I mean, I got some judgmental eyes for traveling with that many suitcases, but like, it's fine, who cares? cleanliness is pretty good. Usually the stewardess, they come through and they're like collecting the trash and stuff like that, so you don't have to worry about that. And then yeah, they're mopping all the time, so the floors are pretty clean. Like not the cleanest, but they're clean. The bathrooms though, the bathrooms are a whole nother story. No, I don't suggest you go to the bathroom on the train. No. And if you do, one thing you need to bring tissues, wet wipes, and hand sanitizer when you're taking the trains in China, because just like sometimes the bathrooms don't have soap. Also, it's a bullet train. Most of the bathrooms are squat, some of them aren't, but most of them are. And you know, it's hard to squat aim in a moving vehicle. So yeah, I highly just be prepared for the bathrooms. You're probably going to want to wash the bottom of your shoes because you know they don't get as much attention. But there are bathrooms, and the sinks are usually outside the bathroom, so those are usually okay. Yeah, so you can wash your hands. The actual train stations themselves are pretty great. I haven't been to all of them, obviously. I can't go to every train station. You should probably do research before if you're planning on like hanging out around the station. But yeah, most of the stations are great. Shanghai is like the best station, Shanghai Hongqiao. That station is really great. There's a mall, there's an outdoor plaza like 10-minute walk from there. There's like a plaza inside the actual train station. There's so much to do, shopping, eating, everything's fine, so you don't have to worry about that at all. One tip that I do have is to get there a bit early. So my train was at 11 o'clock and I arrived to the train station around 9:45 to give myself enough time to pick up my ticket and then also get on the train, because one thing that trains, they are not late. Well, and when they are late, they still leave at the same time that they planned to. So for example, if your train is set to leave at 11, then the boarding will start 15 minutes before, so we'll start at 10:45. Let's say the train doesn't arrive until 10:55. They're still only gonna give you 5 minutes to get everyone on the train. And if you don't get on the train, it doesn't matter. Like no one's gonna care. You could be like walking into the train and the train door will literally close on you. So timeliness is really important. Try to be at the front of the lines. If not, try to be like towards the front of the line, because if you're in the back, it's just more stress, and we don't need that type of negativity in our life and stress. Okay guys, so that's all for today's video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Plus, turn on notifications if you want to get notified every single time I post a video, which is every Tuesday and Saturday. And then on top of that, if you want, you can leave a comment and that would be really great. Okay guys, bye! See you next time! Wow.